I want to teach you how to distinguish when to use fewer and when to use less. It's subtle, but they aren't exactly the same. So I've tried to create a quick and easy guide to mastering the moment. I hope it will be fun and not intimidating. So again, it's a subtle distinction, but easy enough if you know what to look for. Few basically means a small number, something countable. Less means a small amount of something that's not quite countable, like a mass or a liquid or an idea. Basically, if you can count the item that you're referring to, you should use the word fewer. But if you can't count the item, just use less. For example, in this image, the clouds are kind of all blurred together. The whole sky looks cloudy. So we would say yesterday was less cloudy than today, or we would describe this as a less cloudy sky. In this image, however, we can literally count the clouds. So if you look at the clouds on the top, there are 1, 2, 3 clouds. So we would say there are fewer clouds in the sky today. This is one of my favorite examples because when my children were little, they spilled a lot of milk. It was so much milk that it was really uncountable. It was unquantifiable. It was just a mass of milk. So you might say, I spill less milk now that I am an adult than I did when I was a child. However, if I knew exactly how many gallons of milk had been spilled, I would describe it in gallons, and then I would use fewer. Now that I am an adult, I spill fewer gallons of milk. In this example, we're talking about the general concept or idea of crime, not specific countable crimes. Data seems to indicate that there is less crime in rural communities than in urban communities. However, if we were talking about a specific crime like murder, something countable, we would use fewer. There were fewer murders on my farm than there were last week. So the general takeaway is if it's an item that you can count, a unit, like inches of rain, number of clouds, gallons of milk, then you should use fewer. But if it's a general unquantifiable description, like cloudy or rainy, then you can use less. I hope you will be less annoyed at all the broadcasters and politicians that use less instead of fewer than I am, but I wish fewer of them made this mistake.